Donnie Parker, what up? Let's see here. Double check everybody. Excited for this topic. Thanks so much for doing this. Changed my life in the past couple weeks here.
Today I will talk about a lot of stuff, content creation, who are starting new and everything. Some tips.
Yeah, this is a game changer. So what you've done is pretty freaking phenomenal. Let's double check that everything's working. I think everything should be working. Yeah. All right, we are live with everything on Facebook. That is awesome. All righty, let's see here. We got Josh Brisbane coming in. That's beautiful. Colin Constantakis is here. That's great. All right. We're just waiting for Rob, huh? I don't want to start until we got Rob.
Exactly.
There he is. All righty. Robbie Culbertson is going to be the main on the main stage with Oppig. And Oppig, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get your last name down, just so you know. Is it Tashjan, right?
It's Tashjian, Yan
Tash
Tashjian.
Tashjan. Okay. Well,
Every Armenian have the Yan.
I'll get it. Give me a couple of years. I'll get these people's names down that have changed my life. All righty. Colin, Donnie Parker, Josh Brisbane, Tony V, true supporters. I freaking love you guys. Thanks so much. Waylon is here. All right, Waylon. We got to talk, man. I haven't talked to you in a long time. So, Rob, you there? Rob, I know you are rejoining. There we go.
Hey.
All right. We could start this puppy off on the right foot. And I'll just read off a couple things before we get rolling here. Thanks so much for being a part of the $1 Million Circle. Some people are watching live on Facebook or potentially LinkedIn, and the people who are on the Zoom call can ask questions directly with people who are instrumental in the $1 Million Book Agency. So entrepreneurship is more than just a career choice. It's a mindset, a lifestyle, and a journey. It's about turning dreams into reality, creating value for others, and charting a course to financial abundance. In my companies, I have a phrase that I like to say: think like an entrepreneur. If you can do that, you can solve any problem. No matter where you are in your career, think like an entrepreneur. Your story needs a hero. This mindset will show you that hero is you. The $1 Million Circle is here to help you do just this. In this video, we're going to be talking about video content and getting some exposure on some platforms like TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. I am not the expert. I just create stuff with podcasts. I send the videos to people like Oppig and people like Rob Culbertson, who you're going to be hearing from today. And they get it out on the social media platforms. I don't even post the content for the most part. You'll see a lot of stuff that I post, but this stuff is being posted in a way where it runs for me. I don't have to worry about it. They just do it consistently. Therefore, I can focus on making connections. And that's why I want to hand the baton off to you guys. I guess I'll introduce first off. Oppig is an individual who reached out to me on Instagram. He was really just a virtual assistant in different countries helping me out. And then he just became a full-time, hey, let me just handle everything for you and your clients if you want when it comes to video editing, video posting, and getting exposure. This dude helped me get a shit ton of views through his ways, his magical ways, magical powers that I don't understand. But Oppig, thanks so much. And I guess I'll introduce both of you guys at the same time. Rob Culbertson is on the never-ending content side. This dude basically interviews me once a month. I talk to the camera. It allows me to get better with my communication. It's recorded. It goes right to his team, which is part of the agency. They cut it up. They post it for me through a couple different platforms. So I have two different people posting content nonstop for me, allowing me to get a little bit better every month and get a lot of views. So without further ado, Oppig and Rob. Oppig, you want to start the show first?
No, Rob will start, right?
All right.
Yeah, I got it covered. Hey everyone, it's nice to see everyone. Yeah, Optic and I, we as Mike said, do content creation. We have two kind of different approaches. I'm on the never ending content side. So my focus is to make sure that Mike has consistent quality content posted every day. Opic doesn't need to post every day. He's more on the higher level content side. He's got a team that does some really nice stuff, putting out really high end quality content, paying good attention to the analytics. I think Opix, you said yesterday, you don't need to post a certain amount each week. You're just looking for certain results and post accordingly to that, right? So
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, the way the never ending content part works is like I said, I sit down with a client, ask them about 40, 50 questions a month. That way we have enough in that long form content to chop it up into enough posts for daily posting. And I'm going to show you how that works. And then Opic's going to walk you through, I think, some of the higher level stuff, and show you some of the analytics and how to grow your channels from there. So just dive right into it. Everyone see my screen?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So as I said, first thing we do is we'll sit down for an interview each month. That's what I did with Mike. I got him on 2 different parts here. What I like to do, and there are a number of different type of sites using AI that you can get into. I like Video AI. I've been using it for a long time. They seem to keep up with a lot of the trends, and it's constantly getting better and better. I've played around with a program called Opus, also pretty good. So there are a number of different ones out there. So basically, what I'll do is just, you can upload either from a YouTube link or just drop in the local file here. Simple enough. Takes a few minutes to upload. Once it's uploaded, what it'll do is, again, I'm dropping in a long form content. So, like an hour, 45 minutes or whatever of footage, and it'll chop it up for me. This one was part 1 of Mike's interview for this month. Came up with 49 shorts. Now, when it comes to content creation, keep it under a minute is really the golden. Opic, would you agree? Keep it under a minute is going to be best for content posting across all platforms.
Sure. Yeah. What we tested, like from my experience posting a lot of content for other clients and also Mike, I think the best timing for the content creation is like from 40 seconds, like maximum like 59. Like I recommend like around 20 to 50 seconds. That's the best part to do it.
Right. So what we do here on my end is once it's uploaded here, it'll create all these shorts. It gives you a score on how likely it is to go viral. This is great, and anyone can do it. It just takes a bit of time. Sometimes this is a little squirrely. Hopefully this loads up quick. But what I'm able to do in here is I still need to adjust the clip a little bit because it doesn't always come out perfect. But you can get in here, mess around with different formats. Same thing here, landscape. If you're just doing specific social media, then you can, like YouTube only landscape, certainly good for longer form stuff. We do a lot of shorts on my end in Reels, so we keep it at the 9:16 portrait. But you can save in templates here. If you're interviewing guests, it'll even chop it up in a way that it'll, make it look a little bit nicer, split on the right ways. These clips, they'll play, it'll pre-generate your closed caption, your subtitles. You can add elements such as progress bars. You can have add any social logos if you want your handles on there. You can come up with banners and different other types of graphics to use and include that in there. Kind of feel like simple's best. But you can,
Rob, I have a question. Like
yeah, go ahead.
in this app, do you have like different types of like captions that he can create for the video? Because each video will have like a specific type of caption. Can you show us a little bit about it, like the colors or maybe like the background you can add on the caption? Because I
Yeah.
want to see, like, it's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So we start at formats here. You have all these different options. Some I don't really like some of these ones with the crazy stuff in the background. Like I said, simple's better.
Yeah.
Something with a bold font.
I think Montserrat is the best, right?
Yeah. So there's a few in here, but here we'll just grab this one. I kind of like how that works, or how that looks, but
Yeah.
like you can stretch out the, put the placement of this anywhere. You can add or remove titles, different fonts, different sizes, different colors. You can add different effects, so whatever you really want in here. Lots of different choices with that. One thing that they added recently, which I started doing with my clips, I like adding audio, which is real easy. I mean, there's a million of these different sites you can go to and just.
This is a
inspiring.
huge change right here. The music, you need to have the music. It adds so much to it. So in the past, what, 2-3 weeks, you've added the music, Rob, and I love it.
Yeah. So you can just pick any of this stuff for free, download it, upload, and then just add it onto the clips. So here, got a couple in here. You're pretty there. We'll play sedative because I don't know what this clip was actually about.
And you would need to actually share the system sounds, which you won't be able to do. But
Oh, okay.
guys, there is
Well,
music there. It shows it.
all right. Yeah, I wasn't sure if anyone could hear it or not, but basically you can come in here. If you adjust, if it's at 100%, it's blasting, so you can't even hear it. So if you scale it back, depending on the song, it'll come out as nice background music. Usually I leave it at like 5 to 10%. So anyway, once that's done, you got a nice clip that you can share. Again, this one's only 27 seconds. I'm not sure. I didn't mess around with the beginning and end, but I'm just going to assume that it's good to go. Download it. If you're as handsome as Mike, you don't necessarily need a thumbnail, but thumbnails are really nice, especially if you want a good looking like Instagram reel section. So Canva, I'm sure most people have heard of, but let's say Mike's talking about I don't know, writing a book, right?
Yeah, guys, if you're not handsome, all you got to do is grow a beard and wear a hat like me. That's all you got to do. That's it.
So you can go in here, and I assume most people know how Canva works, but pick a template. It'll allow you to size it. I usually size it for Instagram stories. All right. Whenever this loads up, Instagram story. I think this one's already done for that. And then mess around with that. Download yourself a real nice template. Then there's a couple of different platforms we use for scheduling. So now we have a really nice clip that we're able to put together in a relatively short amount of time. Nice background music, good graphics, nothing advanced like Opic does. He wouldn't be able to use a system like Video AI. His stuff has a lot more going on to it. But again, this is good for quick, easy daily stuff posting. And then, so a couple different platforms. Opic actually introduced me to using this Flick. I was using something else that he said could get you shadow banned, so we kind of shied away from that and moved into this. So if I want to share the clip, actually, there's one that I got to do. So go in here. This is for another one of our clients, real good guy, Richard Bischoff. So what I'm going to be doing is sharing something on my platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, all at one time. And I'm able to schedule this out. So if you want to sit down in a session, you can schedule out a whole month's worth of content. So got that. Going to add the thumbnail in.
It's awesome.
So that's good to go. Caption, so many things. So first of all, over at Video AI here, if I go down here, and where is it? Somewhere down here. Oh, yeah. So this is the right place. So let's say I want to generate a description. It'll give me just like a quick blurb with a couple hashtags. If you're in this Flick.io, you can use this caption assist. I'll type what the topic is. Self mastery. Usually a little bit more expansive. Generate. It's going to type me up a description for the post. Now, quite frankly, sometimes this looks a little bit too AI for me. So I haven't really been using that much, but I assume there's some elements there that it knows what it's doing.
So Rob, actually what you can do, if it's too long, there's length button. Can you see it in the next of emoji?
Oh yeah.
If you go there, yeah, do it shorten. It will shorten the caption.
Yeah. And this is it's not bad, but so I know Richard, for instance, he doesn't want it looking quite like this.
Yeah.
He wants something with a little bit more of a touch. So honestly, I still use the go-to and just go to ChatGPT, type in give me a 4 to 5 sentence paragraph conversational post description about self-mastery, where I discuss how staying disciplined leads to success in life. So that's basically what this post is about. And then I tweaked it a little bit, and you can also say throw me in some relevant hashtags, and boom, we're done. So I'm just going to go ahead and post this for now, but you can schedule this out anytime you want. You got to adjust it, default that to a reel since I'm playing a video, and we're done.
Amazing.
Posted on my account in 3 minutes.
So you could do that. How long do you think it would take you? I mean, the hard part is getting the content. Am I right, Rob?
Yeah, the hard part's getting the content. And if you do care about the output, then you got to take some time tweaking it. I mean, it's gotten me down to, I don't know, probably 30 minutes a post whenever I'm doing it. But you can certainly take longer. You can take shorter too if you don't want to, add all the frills to it. So
nice. And you do say something about Flick Social, right? As compared to Hero Post.
Yeah. So
I know we used Hero Post, but there's a change. There was a transformation recently. So why is that?
Well, now Hero Post actually kind of denies the idea of shadow posting. And it gives you some advice to avoid that if it were a real thing, which I think most of us probably know is. Oppik can probably expand on that maybe a little bit more. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's, so far this has worked pretty good. The only benefit of going over to like Hero Post, for instance, and I think there are a couple other platforms, is they do have the ability to schedule on YouTube, Twitter, a couple other. Now, Flick is going to be coming out with YouTube somewhat soon. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but they don't have any plans to like add X, Twitter to.
But Rob, I don't recommend like using scheduling part for YouTube from like these types of app, because if you use like the YouTube channel, like scheduling YouTube part separately, it's more like effective. It's more effective. You can schedule it from there. Now in YouTube, you have everything. Like you can schedule it for tomorrow, like the next day. If you see my schedule for Mike's content, it's like this, like from top to bottom.
Right,
like
and that's a nice thing
day.
About YouTube is it does give you the ability to schedule things out. So it's just one extra step, and it's a matter of cut and pasting. So, and that's it. You rinse and repeat and do that, and that's how we do our never ending content piece. Any questions? I guess maybe just save those to the end. If Opig, you want to dive into more of what you do, that's it.
Yeah. So just to recap, guys, he does the never ending content, which is really about just direct to the camera Q&A. It allows for you to become a better communicator. It helps you articulate your thoughts, your solutions, makes you a better podcast guest. He helps out with the podcast too. But when you have those, it's nonstop information on your Instagram, TikTok, and I believe YouTube Shorts. But mostly, it's about Instagram. That's what you focus on the most. Am I right, Rob?
Instagram and YouTube. I think those are probably the top two. But it doesn't hurt to put them out on all of them, because some days I'm hearing LinkedIn's the good one to be posting on. So, and who knows, Facebook will figure their stuff out too. And so it's a constant ebb and flow with different social medias. What's the good one to be posting where you're going to get a lot of growth? So,
Yep.
while you do target, and I format things more for Instagram than anything, and coincidentally also for YouTube, but I'm taking into consideration all of them too.
And the reason why the never ending content thing is powerful, just like it is with what Opig does, is that every month you get to kind of have a clean slate to see what worked and what didn't. And then you just double down on what worked, and you're able to kind of hone in on things that are important to you. Like, for example, Rob asked me a crazy question about favorite shows growing up, and it has nothing to do with business, but that personality is extremely important to show. And it's not just business, it's personality mixed in, and he's able to capture that. So
Yeah,
that's why I love those interviews.
it gets boring no matter what the topic is. If you're just harping on the same thing every single day, people will start to glaze over because they hear the message over and over. So, yeah, just like the whole premise behind getting your book published is to get people to know, like, and trust you. And part of that is showing your personality and letting that shine through. So that's some of the things that we focus on. And as Mike said, just sharpening up your chops with regards to speaking, and it helps working on that every month. Even with Mike, I mean, how many times do we did an hour and a half of content this month, because there were a couple times that, you were having a little bit of an off day, if you don't mind my saying, and so we took a few takes on some questions.
Well, guys, it's tough because you're trying to answer questions in a minute or less. Now, I don't know if you've ever really timed yourself when you answer a question, but on a podcast, you sometimes want to do 3 to 5 minutes with an answer. So sometimes you're in that zone of, all right, let me get to a very filling answer. And it doesn't work with social media. So it pissed me off. And yes, I had an off day, but as time went on, you become more refined because you're thinking in 45-second answers, and you helped out with that. So very, very valuable.
And Mike, I mean, you've been on stages, you've honed your speaking skills quite a bit. You've done, wait, how many, I should know this, how many episodes are we on the podcast?
220 to 225, somewhere there.
Beautiful. So you're no stranger to it. Well, for others that are just getting into it, that are starting off their coaching courses, they're want to get into public speaking, I mean, this is an invaluable opportunity to work on those skills. And some clients, even after doing that first interview, and they start to see some of the content, they're not always I think sometimes people are a little bit bashful when they see themselves, speaking for the first time in that capacity. I know I would be. I mean, I'm not the best speaker, and I know that. But you do things enough, and it starts to get better and better each month. So,
yeah. Well, you do the never ending content. That's what that side of the business is called. And then there's higher production video, a little bit more involved, most likely goes very well with if you're running around in a superhero suit, you do podcasts, or if you do the never ending content, but you just want a little bit more work and love involved with the editing and also the posting. There's a methodical approach. And that's where Opig comes in, where it's way more involved, and he's able to do a different different solution if you're looking for it. So Oppig, without further ado, tell us what you do for people and what you've done for me.
So yeah, my name is Alpic. I'm going to say it Apic, like people tell to me like Alpic. My name is Alpic. So it's been like over 3 years I'm in this content business. We were making content for people before the reels came out, you know. We were making for people content like for YouTube and everything. Like it's been 4 years, 3 years. We are in this stuff and we are taking control everybody, like taking content and creating some good stuff for YouTube, Facebook, IG, TikTok, and everything. So today's topic, what I want to cover is like we said about it, like right now, like speaking. What I want you to do is this, like if you have some good place in your house or office that you can reserve like maybe like 5 meters or 6 meters for you, so you can start up like creating content. Today, like I want to share with you some like good tips and tricks. You can use it like in your office, like you can place like for your tripod and light or something like good background with your chair, so you can start creating content on daily basis. So when you create daily content every day, you will have like the skill of speaking, you will have like more engagement while creating content, and you can get like used to it. If you can get used to it, you can create more content, because in 2024, like personal branding is really important. If you don't have the personal branding, maybe you will lose a lot of like business from your hand. Like if you grow it and connect with your business, it will get to the 10x. So I want to give you some tips about it, like what you can do so you can start creating content on daily basis. Like if you have 10 minutes, you can just sit and create it. So first of all, you should take like some tripod, like from Amazon. It's like $20, maybe $15. I don't know, like tripod, you know, you can place your phone or you can place your camera and something like that. So first thing first is like tripod. The second thing, you should get a like ring light or maybe like good light. I can suggest you everything. You can message me from IG or email or everywhere. Like I will put my contact here, so you can message me. I can suggest you like from camera, like the lights and the tripod, what you need for on daily basis, so you can create it, so you can reserve some place for content creation. So first thing is tripod. The second thing is light. The third thing, you should make your background looks for your personal branding. You can place your logo, you can place some lights that is fitting your brand. That's what you got to do when you start creating content. So these three things you must consider having while starting creating content on social media. That's, if you have any questions, you can ask some right now.
Yeah. Anybody have any questions for Oppig before he starts the show? Does social media algorithm push videos more than that are edited versus unedited? What are your thoughts?
Great question. I like it. So I think it depends. To be honest, it depends. It depends who are speaking in the video. For example, let's say is Mike Tyson is speaking, it will go viral. It's Mike Tyson. Because algorithm knows like his face, you know, it doesn't matter. If Mike Tyson, if someone is like, you know, big in like he has like influence over anything like McGregor or someone speaks, it will go viral. It depends on the editing part. It depends like the style of content you are making. If it's like simple content, just you can add like caption with good music, it maybe go viral. It depends on the topic you are making.
Got it. I believe from what I've seen, Josh, and just by seeing everything, you know, in the past 3-4 months, if it's highly edited for me, maybe because I'm not famous, maybe I'm not handsome, maybe I don't surf like you, that's the one. It has to be the ones that do the best, and you'll show this, are ones that, did you know, are the questions like, did you know this thing? And it's controversial, and I guess you could say conspiratorial is probably the best way, where there is a side that believes in it and a side that doesn't. And so individuals who find it interesting and valuable and shocking are the videos that do the best, at least for me, right? So I love talking about history, true stories. The video that we're about to show you is me talking about the origin of the diesel engine and the story of how he died and what came from it. And I'm able to interview people on my podcast, have these great conversations. Oppig takes this 45-second clip, puts a lot of editing to it, puts it out there, and it gets people commenting, liking, and they're happy with what I'm saying. And some people are pissed off with what I'm saying. So I believe it's highly
Exactly.
edited is the best since I'm not famous yet.
So yeah, also today I was going to talk about a strategy that we implemented for Mike this month, and we got lots of views. Like Mike's channel has like 500K like views total. Like only this month we had like over 100K. And how we did it, I will break it down right now and like give you some secrets what the strategy we used for Mike, and we got all this engagement. And the video I will show everyone that it has like views for the Rudolph Diesel. And so this month, what we considered, I was having meeting with my team, like we were thinking about the Mike content for the YouTube channel, how we are going to post it and how we are going to do it. So it's been 7 months. We are working with Mike, and we have tons of content in our hand, like from the old content, like he's going out and speaking and doing like different types of content we have from Mike's side, you know? So this month we considered to post daily 3 videos for Mike. This month, like we created new 50 content, like 40, 50 content around from the podcast, and we used like 40 content from the old ones. So what we did here, from the old content, we got it from like the old content, and we re-edited. We changed the video style. We changed the like the startup, like the video startup, like video starts from different angle, and we changed the music. And what it does, to be honest, like on YouTube Short, it was like phenomenal. We had like so many views from the old content we already posted. Like it gets lots of engagement. Like it gets, if you repurpose the video, re-edit the video and post it, it will get you much views from before. Because this video we posted, like it has like 12K views on YouTube Shorts, and before it has like maybe 400, 300, and it doesn't get views. So what I'm saying is this: analyzing your content every 2-3 months, and you see what is working, what is not. It's really crucial because you have to analyze it and see what is working so you can repurpose it and post it back on the channel, and you see how it works. And that's the thing what we did. Like this month we are going to post 90 videos. We started from like 28, like the last month, till 28, like the end of the month. We will have like 90 videos posted on YouTube Short, and we are getting lots of engagement. Today, recently, at the last video, we had over 10K views again, and it's really working.
Phenomenal. Do you want to show the screen then?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. It's absolutely insane for me to, he shows me this stuff, and you know, it's amazing to see the comments and the likes and people fighting in the comments that I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know these people. These usually people who follow me and like my stuff I've met at an event or they're friends of friends, right? These are completely new people.
This was the video we had 12K views.
So look at this. I mean, if I came across this, I'm watching it because I'm like, what the hell is this all about? So maybe you do want to walk around the crowd in a suit. Maybe you want to interview interesting people. Every time it's me interviewing somebody else. So it doesn't need to be you giving the insight. It's somebody else giving the content.
And this man is, to be honest, like he was really into it. He was talking from his heart, you know? Like, so if you see the comments, guys, wait, oh my God.
Old man's message, is that what it's called? Yeah, old man's message.
So guys, what I think it has like all these views, because I think in US right now is election time, like doing all this stuff. I think that's why this video got engagement, in my opinion. Because if you see the hidden comments here, you will shock. You know, people are fighting together in the comments. That's funny.
So it
I
said
was checking
16.
every day.
Yeah, so it said 16. Or look at that one. So that's the 10,000.
Yes,
10,000 views.
This is about Elon Musk. Wait. Yes.
So 155 likes. What do you think is the reason for that?
For that.
Yep.
So I think It depends on the content. Like, to be honest, like the content we are making, it depends. It depends on the likes. You cannot like balance it. You cannot tell this video will get 200 views or this will get video will get 50 views. It depends what you are talking about. For example, in this video, you are talking about something like truth, you know, truth, and people love it. People love it, like liking all the videos when you are speaking. And yeah, these are the strategy we did like this month. We repurposed it like the old videos and posted again, and we had lots of engagement. You
But look
can
at this,
like
guys.
think
I want you to take notice of this. There's videos still that get zero, to get a couple, right? It's not, and
no,
maybe.
no. This is a scheduled. This is
Oh,
not
okay. All
published
right.
yet.
I thought it would
This is
still
a
jump
schedule.
up. So these are scheduled, but there are
No.
some that only get 73, it looks like, still, right?
Exactly. This is 73. Yeah.
So
This is
what,
489.
yeah. So what happens then is, like, even if you get 17,000, the next one might not hit. So content really matters, but also quantity, right? Quality obviously
Yeah,
matters, but
big.
you need to keep producing. And then as time goes on, the
Yes,
algorithm learns you. If you want to talk a little bit about that.
exactly. So if you create content like constantly, like posting every other day, like on YouTube, you will have some like you will get into algorithm like Mike. I have a client right now. We are working together. It's been like 2, 3 months. And he had like when we started working together, he had like 13K subscribers. 13K. I'm not saying Mike only have 826 right now. You look the live count, 826. So the thing is this, the algorithm should see your content. Like you should post every other day so they can get used to it. So people when they are watching, they can get used to what you are posting. For example, I'm posting for my client. He has like 13K subscribers. Like he has lots of good engagement on his like long form content. But the short form content, like getting 4K views, 5K, 3K, like the Mike's content is getting more views. Why is it? Is because we are posting constantly every month. It's been like we are working together from September 2023 till this day because we are posting constantly. That's why you have to post every week, like at least 5 content. That's the minimum I'm saying. Like the 5 content is like too little to be honest. Like start with 5 content and analyze it every month. You can see the change. You can understand like how your content working, and then you can repurpose it and post it, create new content, what is going on your market, like on your niche, everything. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, I remember you saying we need to constantly post more and more. And I don't, it's almost like in September, October, it was like, let me just create what I can create and give it to you. And as time goes
Mm.
on, every month that we meet, you're like, hey, you need to do more of this and this. And sometimes I
Yeah,
listen to you and sometimes I don't, right? Because you're like, I need more videos of you just talking to the camera, educating us on books. And I'm like, all right, I'll get
yeah,
to that. And then my schedule gets filled and I don't ever get to it. But at least you give us pointers on what's working, what's not. So that's YouTube. In my opinion, I don't know if this is something you want to show from your screen on your computer, but TikTok exploded, right? Exploded.
take
And people are taking it off of TikTok and putting it on YouTube or on Instagram. And one dude who has very little bit of a following took my video, shared out the Rudolph Diesel, show the Rudolph Diesel video, and got 100,000 on his channel. I mean, some
it,
videos go insane, and then you start to see how
it
it does correlate to leads.
yeah, like to be honest, when they posted the same video and it got the views, I was like, holy shit, how like 100K views on someone's like different channel, that's really amazing.
Yeah. So this is another shot in the dark. I think that quantity is a must in
Yeah,
anything you're posting with social media. And as time goes on, it's like, all right, you got one. It went out there. It's great. All right. And then another one. Maybe it happens more frequently. So
yeah,
Waylon, thanks
like
so much, man. I'm glad you're here.
yeah, the TikTok algorithm is really different from YouTube if you check it out. Wait, I cannot, I think, open the wait,
Yeah, it's a little tougher to show
TikTok.
TikTok. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. This is the video. Can you see it?
Yeah, there it is. So look at the comments, guys. Unbelievable. So yeah,
Everyone can hear.
160,000 from this
Yeah.
video. If the one guy got 100,000, over 100,000 on his.
Yeah, one got over 100,000 on TikTok. We have 60, like 70K. I will count it. It will go to 70K. I'm sure it's like 67, 70K on TikTok, and on YouTube we had on the same video 9K or 8K. So think about it. Like the organic view is much better than running some ad or giving someone money to, like putting everything. Just if you have the organic view, if your face are getting like familiar to people on social media while scrolling, you will smash it. That's it.
And so across the board, you're doing the same thing. And like you said, YouTube might show 9,000 views. This will show 70,000 views, right? Instagram might do a little bit worse, but people are sharing this out and getting views for you, which then you see your what is it, your follower
Yeah.
count go up, but also I'm able to see the data analytics of my website start to go up.
Yeah, exactly.
So how do you work? How do you work with people? I mean, obviously you work with me. We meet once a month, but all I'm doing is taking all of my podcasts and all of my footage that we get from going to Comic Cons and walking on the street, add it to a Google Drive folder. We give it to you. There are some questions in the comments here about, hashtags and maybe even keyword research. You handle all that. I don't do shit. So can you explain
Everything.
that?
Yeah. So first of all, we create like right now we are having like free consultation with our clients. We are understanding what all about their business and what they want to do. They want to grow their personal brand or they want to grow their business. It depends, or maybe like both of them. So we understand, like we get the idea, then we see if they can create content constantly or not. We create content for them, like we write the topics, we write the topics and they record it. The second thing what we do, they after recording, they put it on Google Drive. We take the videos. Then we take the videos, we like add our power of the editing, like we have the high quality editing stuff from the music, like the adding footages, like the captions, everything. We edit it. Then we start posting on social media. Then we optimize the titles, descriptions for YouTube tags, everything from the thumbnails. And then we start analyzing after the first month. When we start working together, we analyze it. Then after analyzing it, we're having calls every month at the beginning. Then I tell them, you are doing wrong. This is wrong. We should do this. Then we start repurposing different content, creating more new content. Then again, I will analyze everything after at the end of the month. Then I will tell you, you should do this. We have to do this. Then we create again. Then we get to the point and we get really great results. Every time we got great results with our clients. I never seen like bad results. There is no chance you will have bad results because we always constantly working on your content and checking everything from your analytics and the comments and the likes, how they are doing. And then we are telling you everything, what should we doing right. Yeah. This is what we do. Like you will not waste time on creating content or anything. You just have to spend on monthly basis, maybe like 3 hours. You will sit in front of camera like 3-4 hours. If you have the experience of talking in front of camera, if you have it, then you will take like 3 hours maximum for you every month. Then we will create everything for you, like from editing, posting, and telling you what you should be doing every month, like your wrong stuff you are doing in the video while you are recording, and etc. Everything. Yeah.
So Oppig, guys, to give you an idea, Oppig really changed our game too with we needed 2 channels. I laughed at him like, we're not creating 2 channels. He goes, well, if you put out podcast information like this, and you're doing Bookman on the Street, and you're doing conspiracy stuff, and the YouTube channel doesn't know who the hell you are and how to promote you. So we created 2 channels. One is the $1 Million Bookman that talks about, funny stuff, conspiracy stuff, me on the street. And then there's one that's just the podcasts. And so and this will take some time. Look at this, 2,600. This is based off of some promotions that we've run for these videos. But once YouTube learns this, it's going to know that, okay, if anybody's looking for podcasts regarding whether it's authors or entrepreneurship, it'll start to recommend this channel. And so every video we put out in regards to Million Dollar Stories podcast YouTube channel will eventually just be all in alignment. So you changed us with that, and it sounds like it's a lot of work, but once you have a channel set up, he handles the rest. And
Everything.
this one has 1,600. Is that what that is? 1,600 subscribers. And I basically, we post how often? Is it once a week, twice a week? What is it?
No, no, it depends. It depends. Like for example, last month I posted 14, we have 14 podcasters. Like this month, actually, I posted like around, I think 5 or 6, and we are scheduled like new content for the podcast. Because if you go, Mike, if you see your recent like the videos, I changed all the thumbnail styles. If you go, press on videos, no, at the top, yes. If you look
there we
at
go. There we go.
yeah, I'm changing a little bit the style and see how it's going to do, you know?
Oh, look at
And
that.
yeah,
I like these changes. I gave you these new thumbnails recently. So it's
yeah.
3 days ago,
Finally,
7.
finally, I was waiting for 3 months for the snapshot.
Got it. Okay. So look at this. Yeah, what a change. 2,000,
Yes.
3,000, 1,000, 2,000. And then we can run some promotions for these videos specifically. So
Yep.
yeah, this is good. All right. I actually like the new thumbnails. Good work. So anyways, if you're doing what I do with a podcast and different content, I would create multiple channels, but you don't have to start there. Anyways, there's a question I get from Josh Brisbane. Damn, you're asking way too many questions, Josh. Hashtags, do they matter at all? I personally don't think they do, but what do you think?
In my opinion. So hashtags. I'm not expert in hashtags, but hashtags is really good if you are going to use like for IG, let's say for example, you will get in the Explorer page. That's what will help you for the hashtags. But to be honest, for Mike's content, I never used hashtag for the shorts, and we are getting lots of engagement. It doesn't matter, but it helps. It helps. You can use it.
Yeah. So
It
basically,
helps.
the algorithm's picking up the hashtags and seeing if it's relevant to promote it. So it probably does matter. I have not seen it.
But the algorithm always looks on the videos that are getting watch time, like which video is getting like the most of the watch times. That's what YouTube is looking for. That's it.
Good deal.
Because they want to see, they want to see content on YouTube that actually people are watching. If you don't have high quality content, you are done. Goodbye. They will say to you.
And so when you meet with people, what do they struggle with the most? Is it getting the content? Is it staying consistent? Is it no call to action? So in my channels, I have all these call to actions, free book, schedule a call, check out this website. And the reason why is this has to go in. If you have a book out there, you do have to reference that you have a book and then, hey, here's a way to download it. So what's the struggle that you've noticed?
So I want to talk about like funny, like, something happened with my other clients like it was more than 1 year ago. We were making content, like his content about real estate. We were making content like and creating every day. We figured it out to post 2 videos a day that time in IG, and he doesn't have any call to actions. It was funny. Like he doesn't have any call to actions and website. I was telling him, why you are not optimizing your website? Why you are not adding call to action at the end
None
of
of
the
this
video
means
so I
shit,
can use it?
right? None of this means anything unless you're generating leads for some type of business, in my opinion.
So the funniest part, the one video we had 4.6 million views. 4.6 million, guys. I'm not joking. I can send you the video. He's like putting on the pin at the top, like 4.6 million views, guys. And he has like 300,000 shares. People shared together 300,000 times. And he doesn't have call to action at the website or the comment that you can pin on the IG at the top. Nothing. I was like, oh my God.
He wasted all that. Even if he would have
He
converted
wasted
100 people.
Yeah, he wasted everything. He could have converted like minimum 100 people. Minimum.
Man. So we have a question from Tony, but yeah, so call to action, guys. When you're putting this together, make sure, that's why I always say, once you have a book, that's the beginning. But man, bring everybody back to the free book, a download, a free plus shipping or anything. But if you have a course, do that. If you have a consultation, it all starts to flow together. And then you're able to track all the analytics within the book marketing CRM that we offer. So have the right CRM, you can track it all. The question from Tony Vance Choik, I'd love to even try to bring her to the stage here if I could, but Tony V, the investment, I don't know. So is it regards to Rob or Oppig? I'll just have you both answer the question. What is the investment to do what we just showed you guys today? What is it? Rob.
Yeah, so on the never ending content side, we're typically $1,000 a month to do the never ending content, but right now we have the price cut in half, so it's only $500.
Yeah. So if you get started, you can do $500 a month, never ending content. He interviews you once per month for an hour, hour and a half max, gets all the content, and he handles everything for you. So $500 a month, it's unbelievable price. Try to go and do that somewhere else, you won't. So great price. So if you're looking for never ending content, that's with video.ai. That's sort of the entry level package. If you're looking to work with Oppig, what's it like to work with you?
So first of all, I want to have like meeting with you so I can understand how much content can you make? What type of content can you make? Like it depends on you, like on your power, you know, it depends on it. The price minimum will start from $2,000 to the maximum is $3,500, the platinum one.
Yeah. So depending on what you can do, once again,
Yeah.
I think Tony, you say you have a shit ton of content. So if you have a shit ton of content and you have great call to
Then
actions and you have great vision, I know what you're doing. So you might want to do, because I pay the top tier package. So I get everything, right? And I just want to I'll produce the content. I don't want to do anything with posting at all, ever. I'll post on my own personal
you
page.
can't because yeah, you can't keep it consistent because you have lots of things to do. You have to work on your business, not in your business for the social media part. If you do it, you will waste lots of time and you will not do it like as we do because we are the experts, you know?
Well, all you do is sit there and work on videos and freaking thumbnails and shit like that actually don't
You
interest me. So
yeah.
that's good. So
You have
that's
to
a good
yeah,
question.
you have to focus on more getting leads and people are messaging on your IG when you are posting when we are posting content on the comment, you should engage with them. And so we make sure you get the leads and you can convert them. That's the thing.
So if they want to meet with you, Rob, can you put a link down to schedule? If they want to meet with you, Oppig, can you put a
Sure.
schedule
Yep.
or a
I will
link
put it.
to whether it's a Calendly or hopefully you're using the book marketing CRM. I don't think you are just yet, but
Still calendar. Yeah.
oh man, I'll get them off Calendly, guys. Once you get off Calendly, you'll never go back. Just so you
I think
know.
he's got a calendar in
I know I set one up for him. He just hasn't
yeah, he
used it.
just doesn't use it.
Sean Hall is here. What's up, dude? Good to see you, man. I know you are working with Elisa and you're pretty much handled on all fronts, maybe not with the social media content or the video content, but you have any questions at all? Donnie Parker. Oh yeah, we got it. Waylon, do you have any? Oh, Whitney Stedler. Awesome. Good to see you. Do you have any questions? I know you're making a big transformation here. Real estate agent, posting a shit ton of content. Do you have any questions at all? If so, you could put it right in the Q&A. While you have Oppig here, sometimes I meet with him and we meet once per month and it's 7 minutes long on Fridays or Mondays. I'm like, all right, what do we got to do? I got to write it down. I'll get to it this month. But Rob's setup is usually I meet with him for 60 to 90 minutes. And he asks me all these questions, but then once it's done and it gets posted. And then what's cool about it whenever you post, I always get tagged. So I just reshare it to because you post it to your page and my page. So whenever I get notified, I just reshare it out. It's pretty nice. I want in. Please tell Elisa. Beautiful. So Sean, just let me know which one. Is it both? Is it Oppig? Is it the never ending content? And Rob, have you met Sean Hall yet?
Yeah, we did. We talked about when we were trying to get things rolling with the podcast brokerage. So that's still in the mix, Sean. We it's just on the back burner right now. We realized some logistical issues. We're working through it. So
beautiful. So I'll tell Elisa, or I don't know if you're gonna have a meeting with Elisa today or tomorrow, but tell Elisa. I'll text her later. But anyways, yeah, Sean, dude, you got so much going on. You're making big moves, and I think you hire. I'm hearing through the grapevine. I think it's 140 people a month. I think that's what you do. So, dude, content. If you add this to it, lost with everything else you got going on, freaking amazing. Sean Hall, actually, guys, he's the only client that we are getting leads for mind you, it's probably not the best leads, but we're getting leads. He's like, you know what? I don't need the notifications. I get enough people coming through me, and I don't need these type of bad leads. So shut that off. He's the only one. I commend somebody who knows the type of person he wants in his database. I was so blown away. So I'll tell Elisa, Sean. Yes, I agree. Calendly sucks. I was a fighter. I used to protect Calendly. I used to say, damn, get a Calendly system. Now that I'm off it, I look at it and I say, oh my God, that seems amateur, big. That seems so amateur. How does a professional have Calendly? Just messing
I know.
with you, man.
Well, disappointed. I will cry.
Waylon, you disappeared for what? A year? I don't know. Do you have any questions, dude? It's good to see you on this call.
Sean, you said, I'm sorry. Wait, who'd you say? Sean Whalen? Wait.
No, yeah. I said Waylon. I said Sean, but then there's a guy named Waylon. Waylon Summer. It's good to see Waylon's on here. All right, both. Sean Hall says both. Love it. 200 plus hires. I said 140.
That's
it's
awesome.
200. He wants to go to 400.
You touched on this. Sorry, Opik, you touched on this earlier, but boosting posts, does that even work for people?
Boosting post. I don't recommend. Organic. Just organic, guys. If you're going to boost it, if you are going to boost the content, first, like the first 10 seconds, what you can do, like people are doing right now, we are seeing on the social media, is this. Create some education, like give tips on the first 10 seconds, then add your call to action after the 10 seconds, if you are going to boost it. That's what we have to do. That's it. I think, in my opinion, and I think organic views more like better. That's the thing.
Beautiful. Good tip.
Josh asked earlier about changing shirts. That's it. But Mike, I asked you that question. Hey, you want to change shirts or something? And you're like,
I change the hat every once in a while.
I swear, everyone asks that question. Honestly, no one gives a shit, Josh. You can just, but if you want to, go ahead. So
yeah, the way you make it look different is the thumbnail, in my opinion, right? When you're looking at Instagram, as long as it doesn't look like the exact same filming of the day, if you have a different thumbnail. But yeah, I think it looks good if you change the shirt and the hat. But I don't think it really matters. Will it change sales? It's definitely, will it get people to watch longer? I highly doubt it, but it's definitely an ego thing. Like, look at these are all different days. You know what I mean?
Mike, to be honest, the funny part is this: my client doesn't have time to take photos. I'm changing the suit with my Photoshop while editing the thumbnail. I was putting different suits. He told me, "Where do you find these suits?" I'm just lazy, man. Just don't worry.
Yeah, well,
just don't worry,
I mean, I got pissed off one day. He is always asking me for headshots of me doing stupid faces into the camera.
Like this,
and I just got angry one day and I just did 30 of them. I'm like, all right, don't bother me for another 30 days. Just we're good. And it seems so stupid, by the way, for thumbnails to take pictures of your face. Roger Wakefield, one of my big clients on YouTube, he is the #1 plumber on YouTube. He always says it feels dumb, but you need to have your face front and center. So take a bunch of pictures. You will feel like an idiot, but it's worth it. So that's what I do every 30 days now for Opik. So, but all right. So wait, the links are down below. And thanks so much for being here, Kelly. Appreciate it. The links down below, schedule time with Opik or with Rob or both, depending on what you're looking for. And I will tell Elisa to give you a call or message you on the next meeting to set this all up for you, Sean, because you will definitely reap incredible rewards if you do the social media with us. So anyways, Don Parker, thanks so much for being here. Sean, thanks so much, man. Josh, appreciate it, buddy. Good talk today. And yeah. Anything else, guys?
Look at that, coming in right at the hour, Mike.
Yeah, I got a podcast in 2 minutes. So I got to run, but I got to record a podcast so I can get it over to Opik and to you, so you guys can make me billionaires, or a billionaire. All right, so that's it.
So we can be millionaires. If you be billionaires, so we can be millionaires. It's the same.
Good shit, guys. Thanks. All right, so get in touch. This will be replayed on the Facebook wall. I'll also have it recorded into the database. So if you missed any of it, check the Facebook or check the back end of the $1 Million Circle. And remember, you
So
are only as strong as your circle. So you're about to say something, Abik?
yes, so before getting, guys, if you have any questions for the next month, because we are going to have the same meetings every month, maybe like two times we will do every month, but the one is for sure. If you have any questions, just write down so you can ask it for the
Yeah.
next meeting.
And drop the question in Facebook, please. I want more engagement in the Facebook page,
Yes.
Facebook group. So please put it in there. We'll get back to you.
And I will be in the Facebook group too soon. I will
Yes.
join.
Yes. You don't have a Facebook account, which is just crazy to me. But yeah.
I have, but it's like personal, you know?
Yeah. Well, start getting engaging because people will have a lot of questions in regards to this. So
Sure.
it's going to be exciting. All right, guys. Thanks so much. I appreciate your time. We'll see you either next Wednesday or the following Wednesday. We'll be doing more of these. $1 million circle will lead to $1 million life. Right on.